Probably asked you 10 times this year, Deone, and excuse us for repeating it, but the inconsistency, that second half last week, obviously that's excellent football. What happened?
You know, it starts off how we from the get-go, first quarter, and how we come out, ourselves. I don't know what happened. There was a huge change of possession that gave the defense a short field early in the game, and I feel, that kind of like had the sideline as, the morale go down. And, as a team, and the great teams do it, is, especially defensively, you need to, that needs to bounce off your chest. You don't need to worry about what happens or, how you're on the field. You just go out there and play the best that you possibly can. We need to learn that.
Did it feel this week like the effort was there? I mean, did this feel like the Utah game to you at all? Or?
No, it definitely not the Utah game. I feel like the effort was there. I mean, throughout practices whole last week, we were flying around, we was doing what we needed to do, but, like I said out there, it's a credit to Arizona State for coming in with a good scheme. What they did was they spread it out, spread us out well, and, they had us with a lot of one-on-one matchups, which made it, difficult. That's probably one of the most difficult tackles to make in space is, one-on-one with an elusive runner. So, credit to them for, spreading us out. But as a team, we just need to mature and understand, how plays, how they develop, and how we need to stop them. And I feel we're going to do that.
Deone, you've had your uniform on a long time. Was there any reason for that in particular? Or?
Yeah. Well, really, I just kind of think over the game after the game for a while, not really take anything off, and you just think of what happened, and pretty much how I could have played better, and what happened throughout the game, and that's why I still have my stuff on, but eventually I'll get out.
What were some of those thoughts that went through your head while you were reflecting?
Mostly just how we could have tackled better, and how we could have, maybe flipped the ball a little faster to give, the one-on-one matchups, a little more help, in his pursuit. And, as far as myself, just, not keeping my head up and, after contact, running my feet, that's the majority of things that I think about, or the tackles that I missed, or when I feel I should have made a big play.
The ASU had a lot of success running the ball up the middle of this game. Kind of what was happening last season for that?
Yeah, they did. Because really, watching the film, they kind of ran away from what they did throughout the other games. And I feel once we got in that second half, we understood what they were trying to do, and then that's what I feel that's why we were more effective in the second half. But that first half kind of caught us off guard because running up the middle, pounding the ball, I didn't really see them like as that type of offense on film, but. Even like I said, there's no excuses. You just need to adjust to it as fast as possible. And I feel we could have adjusted to it faster, but stuff happens.
With this loss and everything else that's going on around the program, do you think that's going to make it any harder to kind of get up this week to go play Washington, or does that in itself help a little bit?
Nah, definitely not. This whole thing, every loss, no matter what happens, it inspires us. It inspires us to play better. There's always something that you can fix. There's always something that you can do better than what you did, no matter if you won or lost. And I feel, especially coming in this week, and it's Apple Cup, and we're going against, a rival school, UW. We're coming, hot-headed as ever. We're going there firing each and every day. This whole week of practice is going to be our most intense practices that we have all year. Because we have nothing to lose. All these losses. To be honest, they do affect you. But for us, we're not going to let it affect us negatively. We're going to go into each and every game, with the same mindset that we've been at. We're going to pray hard. We ain't going to give up for nobody.
Deone, short week, and we might not see you again, so excuse me for kind of asking a general question. If I recall correctly, you certainly were one of the guys that definitely thought a bowl was a possibility coming into this season. If you were just explaining to somebody what went wrong, why didn't it happen, what didn't work out as well as you expected?
That's a good question, but ultimately I feel it was leadership, stepping up and people becoming leaders. Especially with this new coaching staff, new coaching staff came in, it was hard to be the one that you wanted to step up because, the coaching staff was still incorporating new things. And, I put it on myself because you know, I'm a junior now, you know, earlier in the season, I should have, you know, spoke up. I'm not a big talker, you know, but, you know, as a player and as an older player, I feel, you know, maybe I need to change what I'm comfortable with, you know, instead of waiting for the game to make plays and throughout the week, you know, be a voice out there for the other teammates. Then, you know, I feel I just need to look in the mirror and I need to find and fix that in myself.
Deone, with this last week and the stuff that's going on, guys getting interviewed and so forth, did you feel that in any way that distracted guys' preparation?
Yeah, you know, you know, like, of course, you know, everyone knows with the Marquise thing, you know, that takes a toll on people. People see what's happening, you know. That's a distraction, but it's not anything that's gonna stop us from playing hard, you know, as hard as we can. You know, I'm not gonna blame this loss on Marquise Wilson, you know, for quitting. You know, that's his personal decision, and you know, we as a team just need to move on.
Okay, Coach Leach is here.
Thanks.